All right, let's have our weights handy, but start without them. Just moving through those shoulders, maybe one at a time. Add the elbow if you're doing a backstroke. Don't mind me, baby. Good, and then bigger sweep. And then we're gonna sweep up and over and give it a little lengthening. And then other arm, sorry, this one goes that other way. And then we step touch. We're gonna step touch and scoot our way over so we can grab our weights as we step touch. All right, this is gonna be a small range of motion, but I want your arms out to the side. And you're gonna just add a little tiny bicep pulse in and pulse out. Eventually, those biceps and maybe shoulders should already start feeling it. Good, couple more here. And then hands to your hips. We're going to turn this step touch into a hamstring curl. Elbows at our sides, pinkies to the back, and we're going to press. And again, that's small range of motion, pushing back. We're going to bring those to our hips again. Step it in. And then we're going to toe in front. Arms out, opposite or same arm, toe, and arm. Straight arm, thumb is up, front of the shoulder work. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Back to your hips, knee lift. Arms up, squeeze, shoulder blades together. Then we're going to take those arms a little bit across on a diagonal. We're going to keep those elbows up. In a moment, we'll stay on the left side in double time in 4, 3, 2, here you go. Last one, step touch only. Arms down, roll those shoulders out. Arms in front this time, bicep curl. So the important part is getting the arms straight at some point. That's the one that's going to be achy breaky. Good. Keep those hands facing up like that. Give me that hamstring curl as you turn that into that tricep press, but this time palms are facing forward, elbows toward the sky. Hands on those hips, step touch. And then we'll do toe in front, arms straight out this time, tiny circles. Ow! Feel those in the shoulders. And reverse the circle. And reverse again. And reverse again. Ooh, drop those down, roll those shoulders out. Let's come to that knee lift, and you're just going to give a little marching arm. Good. Then you're going to start to cross over. Some of those hands are lower. In a moment, we'll stay on that right side and double time it. In 4, 3, 2, here you go. Four more. 3, last 2, and last 1. Woo, put your weights in your chair, roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Let's open that left arm. Give me a little bend to the knees, flex through that palm, stretch and reach, shake that out, other arm. And shake that out. All right, we're gonna bend those knees. Put our hands on the thighs and roll through our cat and cow. Take it as slowly as you'd like. Just a few more here. Last time, extend into that cow, press that right leg open, drop that right shoulder in. Back through center, left shoulder in, press that left leg open. Back through center, here we go again. And one more time. Back through center, roll, cat, inhale, cow, pull your belly button in, big deep breath in, lift it up. All right, here we go. You're gonna need the ball and one weight. The other weight can stay in your chair. You can grab that weight in a second, so long as it's handy. Let's take that ball behind our right leg. Bend your left knee and then flatten your back as best you can. Get as much support as you want on that chair, or slide it way out and get very little support. And then let's just press that heel to the sky. We're going to match it with the arm, pinky to the sky. A little bit of rear deltoid, a little bit of tricep. Leave that there, squeeze the ball in, at the same time bend and then straighten for your tricep press. Pinky to the sky, squeezing hamstring, pressing tricep. Two more, bring that up. All right, quick little stretch here. Right leg steps out, bend that left knee, press back. Flat back, roll those toes up, roll them back down again, bend that knee, roll it up, bring that arm to your shoulder. Give it a nice stretch, same arm, same shoulder. And then bring it to center. And then other shoulder. Shake that out. We're gonna do the other side. Just gonna go on a little angle. I think you guys can see me okay. Right leg forward, left knee bends. Find that flat back position. Press the heel to the sky, and then when you feel ready, if you want to add that weight, the arm comes up at the same time. And now we're going to do that hamstring curl as we do that tricep press. And bring that up. Other leg out, left leg out. Long spine, press back, bend that right knee, roll those toes up, roll them back down, and bring that up. All right. Back behind the right leg we go. We're standing up a little taller this time, using that chair for support, bending that left knee. And we're going to flare both out to the side. Left knee stays bent, spine is tall, elbow leads the way. You're going to add a little hamstring press at the top and bring it down. Lift, squeeze, and as you squeeze, you're going to give it the tiniest little bit of rear deltoid row. So leg pivots out as the arm pivots open, and then give it a squeeze. Two more. And bring that into your other leg. So left leg holds onto the ball, right knee bends, you're standing up nice and tall. Abs in, leg and arm off to the side. This time we're going to squeeze at the top. So lift, squeeze, and pull back. Lift, squeeze, and pull back. Off to the side, then squeeze everything. Almost there. Beautiful. Bring that down. Ball goes between your thighs. Walk those feet in, abs in. You're going to turn and face your chair. We're just going to start like this and adding on hopefully in a moment. Up on those tippy toes, bend the knees forward toward your chair, slide down an imaginary ball, squeeze that ball as hard as you can. Lift and lower, squeezing. Good, just a couple more here. All right, stay down, squeeze the ball, lower those heels, push your booty back a little bit. You're squeezing the ball. You're in that position so you feel those quads, tailbone is under, but abs are pulled in, and arms going up and back as you squeeze the ball. Up and back. So we're on a little angle, not to the side, we're not straight back. Halfway between those, squeeze. 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Pinkies to the sky, or knuckles to the sky, or palms to the sky. Up to you. And relax. Woo, boy. All right, now we're just gonna move that ball down right below our knees. Walk those feet in so you're in a beautiful parallel position, abs in. Let's grab one weight in your left hand for me, please. We're gonna start with some heel raises, simple heel raises. Adding, if you want, that lift. Two more, and then we're gonna stay at the top. Good, stay here. Little bend in the elbow, you're gonna go higher through your toes, higher through your arm. Press, 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 2 and 1. Woo, gently bring that down. Now, all you're gonna do is move that ball up to your thigh, weight on your right leg, left toes point, shoulders out of your ears, heel raise on that right leg. As always, you're trying to come down gracefully, not slam that heel. And then you have an option to bring your arms straight in front. Again, anterior deltoid, front of the shoulder. Almost there. Yikes. 2 more. Hold it up. Higher, 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 higher. Oh, bring it down. We'll stretch that calf in just a second. Meanwhile, ball is still there. Right hand is here. Left hand is here. Y'all forgive me for that. Okay. Toe is up and up we go with that left leg leading the way. Adding on anterior delta if you want. Just 2 more, then we'll stay up. Here we go, higher, 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 higher. Woo, bring that down. All right, we get to stretch those calves now. Well deserved. Keep that ball handy, we're gonna try something in just a second, but first step back with that right leg. Lunge forward, make sure your hips are with you, tuck that hip under, push that right heel down, and then bend the knee to take it deeper in your soleus. Roll up on those right toes, turn the toes out and the heel in, and lunge. Bend that right knee, roll up on the toes. Turn the toes in, heel out, lunge, and bend. And bring that up. Left toe step back, lunge it. Bend that knee. Roll it up, toes turn out, heel turns in, lunge it. And bend it. And again, up on those tippy toes, toes in, heel out, lunge it. Bend it. Beautiful. All right, all we're gonna do, you can put that ball so it maybe pushes up against one of the legs of your chair. Take your right toes, put the toes on the ball the foot maybe also, and then press your hips forward. See if you can start to scoot your left foot forward till you really feel a deep stretch. Again, the ball of the foot and the toes of that right foot, hopefully. That's what I'm looking for. And then move that. Again, you want it up against the chair. Left toes up on the ball, on the ball. And then step forward with the right, get that tailbone under. All right, and then roll that up. All right, that ball is back behind that right leg again. So we did straight back and we did over to the side. So we're going to hinge halfway and we're going to pivot and go on that angle. Again, it's sort of like what I call 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock, leading with that outer hip. And again, the arm is going to match that. Left knee is bent, abs are in. 2 more. Leave it at the top, squeeze that ball, bend the elbow and press, 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 press. And relax. Whee. That was close. Never disturb a sleeping cat. Right leg crosses over the left. Bend that left knee, push those hips back, relax into that stretch, that outer hip stretch. Extend that spine and then round it under, really tuck and curl. And then extend again. From there, you're going to bring it up. Let that right ankle cross the left. Up and over you go to the left. And then come down. Other side, ball behind that left leg. Weight in that left hand, so you're not standing up nor hinged back. You're halfway, and that leg is going that halfway back. Arm matches it. Knee is pivoted open. Leave that there, bend the elbow a little bit, squeeze the hamstring, press the arm. And relax. Woo. All right, left ankle over right. Sit those hips back. Prop yourself up, really extend that tailbone, arch that spine, and then round it under. And extend again. Lift it up. Left over right. Arms up and over you go. All right. We're headed to the ground. You need your weights and your ball with you, please. Don't mind me. Just to give your heart rates a little bit of a chance to come down, we're gonna start in that seated position, ball behind you, giving you some support. And we're just gonna hold on to one weight. Shoulders back and down, head in line with your spine, but you're leaning back, right? But you're not leaning over the ball and you're not curling. So you're extended as much as possible, arm out in front of you, keep your knees together. You could even take the other weight and hold it between your knees for extra awareness, and we rotate. Inhale up, exhale, rotate other side. Inhale up, exhale, rotate. Make this as small as you need to. We're not looking to roll on those vertebrae, right? We don't want them curved like that as we rotate. If this feels like too much on the spine, you're just going to come forward and back. So you have a couple options there. And relax. That should have given you a good bit of love there. As you come down, you're going to have your weights on each side of the mat. And we're going to roll that ball underneath our feet, both feet, in a bridge position. All right, let's tuck and tip those hips a couple times, finding eventually neutral spine, ribs down. You're going to have your weights handy and just hold on to them for now. You're going to have the option to add them. Lift those hips off the ground in your best bridge. Hover your hands, or biggest challenge will be to then add those weights to the hips and use your 2 peace sign fingers on each hand to hold them in place. So lots going on here. And you can just simply hold this, or you can lift and lower those hips a small little bit. And relax. Just put both or left foot on the ground, bring that weight behind your right hamstring, hug it in and pull it over to the right for a hamstring stretch. In and over. Then put that foot on the ground, and we're gonna go the other way. Sorry, baby. And back to center. All right, this time, we put that left foot on the ground, or excuse me, on the ball, with the heel down and the toe up. Right foot is gonna be back. We're gonna lift up. Arms are gonna hover, maybe bring them here. You're just gonna roll that ball in and out, a little bit of hamstring work, kind of keep some pressure on that left leg. Good, and then come back, put your hands back down. You can hold on to the weights or not, and see if you can lift the right toe, heel, knee, extend leg off the ground. And then option to lift up and down, or you could lift and lower that leg. You could roll that ball in and out. Lots of options, or you can just hold it because it feels like a lot already doing that. Yeah, reduce. And then you're going to come down. You're going to put the right foot on the ball. And again, the heel is down and the toes are up. We're going to lift up. We're just going to roll that ball in and out, little hamstring curl. And then lift up. Option to lift, to point, to lift and lower, pull in and out, lower and lift the leg, whatever you want to do. And then we'll come down and we're gonna grab that ball between our knees and hug them both in. Take a little rock side to side. Bring your weights out to each side, palms up. And lift the toes so you're in tabletop, let the knees drop to either side. Wow. Ooh. Did you hear that? And then press back up through center, pause for a moment, drop the other way. And back up through center you go. We're going to keep that ball there for now. Between the knees, we're going to put one of the weights on your rib cage to remind you to sink those ribs down. Nod your head yes. Toe touch exercise. Inhaling as the knees move away. Squeeze the ball as hard as you can on the way up as you exhale, nice and slowly. Inhale, legs move away. Exhale, come up nice and slowly. Pointing the toes or flexing the heels or pointing on the way down and flexing on the way up. And then pause at the top. That was option one. Option two, lift up, put the ball underneath your tailbone so you're in that pelvic tilt. Once you take the weight off for now. And then stack those legs up. See what would happen if you hovered your hands, and then try your toe touches from this wobbly environment. Keep the ribs down. If you need a reminder, put that weight back there. You can try a double leg toe touch. And the big deal would be if you wanted to add that weight between your knees. And then roll off that ball. This time, the ball goes on your rib cage. Try and let it stay there as you go back to your toe touches, single or double, toe point or heel flex. And then option, double leg, add that weight below your knees. And relax. All right. We're going to open our legs nice and wide, drop your knees to the right. So the right leg drops open, left knee drops in. Take one weight and just gently put it on top of that left quadricep, kind of a little bit on the outside. Roll that ball, that weight up and down if you want, increasing that stretch. Then lift that up and over, drop the other side. Good. And then that weight rolls up and down the right. Beautiful. Come on back through center. Let's keep the weights handy, but take that ball underneath your shoulder blades. And then have one weight in your hands. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull the belly button in, press against the ball. And then on the inhale, allow your upper body to lift up and over the ball. And then exhale to close, right? Just a small movement. And when you're ready, you can have your arms right above you, or you could support your head with that weight. Elbows stay wide, but it's also putting more weight up and over. Big challenge, you could crisscross, cradle your head in your arms, and stick that weight way out. So long lever with a weight on the end of it. And next time you come up, you can go ahead and roll off that ball. Put that ball between your thighs. Take both weights in your left hand. Put your right hand across your ribs. Deep breath in, exhale, pull that rib cage down. Keep it there. As you inhale, reach your arm overhead, and exhale, bring it up. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, straight above you. Add a little bend and straighten if you want to work a little tricep also. Squeezing that ball. Last two. And relax, move those weights into your right hand. Put that left hand across your rib cage, up and over you go, bend and straighten. And relax. Move those weights to the front of your mat in front of you, and then roll over onto your side. Just take a moment here. You're gonna need that ball again, so if you want to, just put it underneath your bottom arm. We're gonna go into just a couple of clams. We already did a lot of rotation, so I don't wanna overdo. We're just gonna do 2 versions. But if you can, put both weights on that top leg. Then pivot those knees, or excuse me, those heels together, toes apart, lift your waistline, and pivot open in your regular clam. And then knees are gonna stay on the ground, heels are gonna lift, rotate. And relax. Take a moment, give those hips a little love if that would feel good. Pivot over onto your other side. And again, you're just gonna have that ball handy. Just keep it safe. You don't have to have it under your hand. Stack those knees up. Weights go on that top leg. Waistline is lifted, heels together, pivot open. Good. Now we lift and we press open. And relax. Take a moment, give those hips a little love. And then as you're ready, you guys have done side planks with me many, many times. And you know with the ball, your first option is to use that ball as if it's your pet, right? You lift up and down, off and onto it without squishing it. And option 2 is always the balance. So I'm going to skip ahead to the balance. You're welcome to go back to the previous one. If you need a reminder, I'll show you that in 1 second. Otherwise, bottom leg on first, top foot goes on, and then we come up in that side plank. And basically, you're just gonna hold that. If you're needing a quick reminder of the other version, you just have that ball underneath you, you let it, give it a little love and lift off, love and off, love and off. So you have either of those 2 options, please. And then we're just gonna go over to the other side. So again, if you wanna stick with that squeeze the ball option, you are welcome to. If you want to try the balance, bottom ankle first, top foot goes across, and then you lift up in that side plank. And then whichever one you're doing, we're just going to roll over onto our abs and do my favorite little awareness exercise for our posture muscles. All 10 toenails are on the ground, but kneecaps are lifted, right? So we engage that lower body. We're gonna pull the belly button in and the hands go on top of the ball. Head is right in between those arms, ears, cradled by your biceps. Deep breath in. Exhale, push down on the ball to lift up. And then inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades down your spine. And then exhale, roll back down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, kneecaps, belly button lift. Press into the ball. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale. Exhale to press and lift. Inhale to squeeze it back and hold. And exhale down. Keep that going for me. Two more. And relax. You're gonna actually sit all the way back on your heels. Maybe put that ball there for a little extra comfort in your shell stretch. And as you come up, you can put that ball in the middle for your plank with support, or you can put it under your ankles or the fronts of your feet. Come onto those forearms and then up into that plank you go. And then if you want, you pike it up, pull the belly button in, look down, and roll back, hold your plank. Exhale, press and pike. Find your plank. Right, and then finally, you're gonna roll back over onto your spine. You wanna have everything handy, one weight on each side of you, please. Ball is coming behind that right leg. Grab your right shin and hug it in. Get some movement through that leg, if that would feel good. Then bring that knee in. Flex and point through those toes, rotate through that ankle. Then bring that to center. You're gonna roll that ball up, point your toes, flex your heel, stretch that left leg out on the ground, bend your elbows to lift yourself even higher. See how close you can get your nose and your knee, flex through those toes, give me a little rotation, and then bring all that down, take a quick break for that leg. Hopefully feel a difference there. You can leave the ball where you can reach it. You're gonna cross that right ankle over the left thigh, bend that left knee, and you're gonna reach down and put your left fingertips in between your right toes, and let's manipulate them forward and back, side to side, circles. Maybe give that arch a little massage. Then you're gonna reach over with your right hand, pull back those toes, big deep stretch. Then you're gonna tuck that left knee behind it, let go. Hands slip under those weights, and now both knees drop over to your left, please. Nice and easy, back through center, uncross. And we'll bring that left knee in with the ball behind the hamstring. Grab that shin, give me some circles with the knee. Both ways. And then to center we go. Roll it up, see if you can flex through that right heel at the same time. Flex through the left heel, bring yourself even higher. As you can come down, you can lose that ball. Take a moment. You're going to bend the right knee, left foot crosses over, and we'll use those right fingers as toe spacers. Movement through that left foot. Maybe the arch gets a little attention. And then that left hand pulls back those left toes, get that deeper stretch. Tuck that right knee underneath it, and then again, you're gonna slide those hands under the weights and drop the knees to the right. Uncross while you're there, hug those knees in. And then however you want to get there, meet me on your hands and knees, please. Let's bring those hands up to the left corner of your mat, undulate forward and back, cow and cat. And then we'll walk through center and over to the right, same thing to the right. And then through center, we'll just stack, press up, pedal those heels out if you'd like. Wide stance. Walk it back, nod yes and shake no. Bend your knees, roll through cat. Inhale through cow. Big deep breath in, and we curtsy once, and we curtsy twice. Thank you.